Everybody wants to be a cat. Cat's the only cat who knows where is that.
Everybody's picking up on that feline beat. 'Cause everything else is obsolete.
Strict guy putting shoes
Square with a horn makes you wish you weren't born.
every time he plays.
With the square in the act, you can set music back.
Do the caveman days.
I've heard some corny birds who tried to sing.
Still, the cat's the only cat who knows how to swing.
What's the dick, long-head dick, stuff like that?
When everybody wants to be a cat. A square with a horn makes you wish you weren't born. Every time he plays, oh, a rinky-dinky with a square in the act. You can set music back to the caveman days.
Oh, a rinky tinky tinky.
Yes,
Everybody wants to be a cat.
because the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at.
When playing treasure always has a welcome mat. 'Cause everybody makes a swinging cat.
Alright, that's probably enough of that before the VOD gets muted permanently. Right? But hello! Welcome back to more of Game, where I don't really know what we're doing. I forget. But whoa. As you may recall, if you were here, I did let it run a little bit during a art stream, which was good, I think. Even though it felt like I didn't really get anything from it. Things are always like, oh yeah, you needed to get this. And you need to have creative flair. It's like, oh, well, great. I don't have any creative flares. Oh, the game is muted. That's right. I forgot. There you go. Run away. My favorite Kingdom Hearts 2 line. Oh, right. I didn't actually get my money. But hello, Riesling. Hope you're having a good day. Say. Hope you're having a good day. So I say. I don't know why it asked me if I want to get my stuff. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would I not? Wait a second. Alright, I was gonna be confused and upset that there were little blank lines here, but I assume those are for DLC, which are probably post-game. Maybe I hate my stuff? Why would I hate my stuff? Why would I hate free stuff? I am the king. You gotta love your whole kingdom. Yeah, I don't know Magic Touch, but also who cares? Yeah. Ever consider that one? Just who cares? I'm already like... It feels like I have a lot of money because I have 100,000, but that is basically pennies. I also have 2 people that are not doing anything, but they are both children, and I feel a little bad just sending them to the mines. Can I build this? Can build this. Not those kinds of pennies. I have to go in and do this and figure out which penny image I'm gonna do. Since I don't actually have that many. I haven't taken many pictures of Penny in a while. And we have the classic. Well, I didn't. I didn't think about it while saying Penny. There. And put her on the flag. At least try to. Now I can assign Chip here. And Dale. Milas. Idol locator, dreamer, door detector. Wait. Oh, it even allows you to detect far off doors. I mean, that is useful, but I have no money. Getting declined when you try to hydrate me. Well, thanks for trying, I guess. Alright, these two are useless because I don't have any money. Also, wait, is there even... Yeah, there's still one thing here. But I don't have metaphysically. And no one has metaphysically. Drink this stinking water. Blech. Yeah, I need to make a drink blob. Just chugging from a mug or something. And I've got the little dragon. Steal his mug. I've got no money. But I don't want to send the kids to the mines. I'll send them to the farm. Not the farm up north, just a farm. Oh wait, do they even have... I don't think they have any stats for this. Oh, well. Just won't let you use channel points. That doesn't really make sense, does it? I can't think of why. I didn't do anything. Maybe you spammed them so hard last time that they're like, alright, this is clearly a bot. Well, that's almost done, but I don't care. Well, that's good. I have no responsibility.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Alright, from what I recall, which isn't much, we need to go do a few side quests. There's a robot in our town. And get a few more people, and then we'll head for Ding Dong Dell. And I wouldn't shadow ban someone, I would just outright ban someone, you know? Yeah, we need to go talk to Drew, the capable CEO. Ellie, the dapper designer. Francine, the impressorino. And all this other stuff. They're all in Broadleaf. Yes, if I had the power of chaos control, you can bet that I would Shadow the Hedgehog ban someone. Not with a gun, though. The gun is gross. It is funny, but... I forgot he was wearing this stupid outfit. Did I change this outfit? Oh, she's right here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me into your town. Goodbye. Great talk. I do not have the wedding outfit, no. We didn't get Tawny's wedding outfit either. Which is also sad. Because I don't think it's a thing. Or if it is a thing, I don't know where it is. It's not my fault. Is there anything I can do to help? Whoa! What are you, like my guardian angel or something? Hey, wait, something special about you, man. You got a real groovy aura. I don't think someone with those glasses is allowed to say groovy. Anyways, yeah, something you can do to help. Looking for a screw? Certain very special screw. It can drill to the center of the earth. A screw? You have a screw loose? Not exactly. I kind of dropped it. Probably rolled all the way to downtown by now.
Flippin' Ekman!
Downtown? Flippin' Ekman. How many floors is that? Like 2? What are you doing dropping stuff people could trip on and break their necks, eh? I don't think that's how that works, Misa. Hey, don't have a cow, man. I didn't do it on purpose. Anyway, what's done is done. Can you go get it for me? Just imagining a screw like dropping from the top of this tower and just drilling into someone's head. Yes, I have all the DLCs. I have checked. Oh, this quest actually is just called Screw Loose. Yeah, this is what Bart turned into after so many years. When when the show finally ended, it was revealed that Bart just became, I forget his name, the gamer guy. Actually, I was already the gamer guy. That's not his voice, but... I think he's like comic book guy or something. I haven't seen Simpsons in years. So... Hey look, it's the screw... Oh. Hey look, it's the... it's around here somewhere. There it is. Ta-da! Oh, we did it now! How to get all the way down here, though? Who the heck is this guy?
Hey!
Hey, what's the big idea? That's my screw. I was looking at it.
Oh,
I suppose you were. Hey, is he just comic book guy? Okay, Bart turns into him. Sure was. Been looking at it all day. My eyes have been glued to it every single second. I know some people have really weird hobbies, but... I mean, I guess this guy is the one with the screw loose, huh? Not gonna believe the absurd way you get wedding outfits? Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. I don't think it is either. I think he's usually just comic book guy.
Yep.
You know what that means, right? It means it's mine. I saw it first. That's...
not exactly.
Actually, it belongs to an engineer who accidentally... Whatever, I'm not listening. I told you the screw's mine. Don't even think about trying to take it. Snatches the... But... Hey.
Whoa!
Well, don't come any closer. One more step and I'm swallowing this thing. Then you'll really never see it again. That's...
Man!
He's gone screw crazy. We ain't getting our hands on that thing anytime soon by the looks of it. Jeff Alberston? You could have put a gun to my head and I wouldn't have been able to tell you that. How willing am I to fight a level 110 dragon on expert difficulty? What? Why? It's just a wedding dress. Are we marrying the dragon? If we don't marry the dragon, that's not worth it. What exactly do you think he's going to accept in exchange for it, huh? Flippin' bonkers about the thing.
Huh?
And a tuxedo. Does the dragon wear the tuxedo? Trade, I'm interested. Sure, I can trade with you.
Really?
Give me strength, man.
Yes.
I'll trade you a screw for an even more incredible one. Find something that really gets my heart racing, you got yourself a deal.
Gosh.
Golly, okay, come on, Lofty. Let's find another screw to give him before he swallows that one. It just drops the outfit? Okay. Does it drop anything actually good besides outfits? Talk about flipping flop, man. Alright, come on then. What? Something in exchange for his beloved screw. Well, what the heck am I supposed to give it?
Ha!
A whirlpool shell? I don't know. Well, it is screws. I won't trade for anything else. I saw something that looks like a screw, or a bit of a screw at least. You never know what tickled this weirdest fancy, huh?
Ha!
The button? Yeah, it's the only thing that kind of looks like a screw. Alright, let's see what you bought me. It is a screw, just a rather unusual one. For higher 910 due to only difficulty. This is a screw, but there's no screwy piece. That's what makes it special.
Wow.
Still, it's pretty cool. I like how chunky and heavy. In fact, I love it. I love it better than any other screw I ever saw. Yeah, even this one. Who'd have thought it?
Ha!
Here, it's all yours. I don't need it. I don't even like it anymore. Okay. That's wonderful. Thank you. Okay, bye. Lofty, let's never speak of this again. Seriously. That was definitely one of the weirder quests. Like, I get people having hobbies and everything, but... I don't know. Either way, the dragon thing is stupid. Like, I don't know, beating a giant dragon should get you something more than just a decent pair of pants. Here you go.
Hello.
We got your special screw back. It's really no different than a normal screw, but you're back. What a relief. Super worried about you. Nothing bad happened to you down there, did it? Oh, you did come across quite an unusual young man. Was there anything bad happen exactly?
Huh?
Hey, I'm talking about my screw here, okay? Oh, of course. Yeah, a pair of paints I already have, technically. We just threw them away and a dragon picked them up. Wait, what kind of dragon is it? Is it Draghon? The dragon we met earlier? The one that had been waiting for like 300 years or something? For his friend? He went to go visit his friend, saw that we threw pants into the river, and then snatched him up. Never dropping you again, I promise. You know how much I love you and all your brothers and screws on you. That's right, more than anything else in the world. Maybe I'll tell him his beloved screw was taken hostage. Ugh. I regret telling him we found it. Alright, I'm glad we didn't invite him to our... Wow. I'm glad we didn't invite him to our kingdom. Oh, dang it. I went to the wrong one. Hang on. Yeah, I'm sorry. We just got here, but I need to go back up. Okay, back up. Ta-da! There's a guy here we need to talk to. I'll talk to you in a second. Hey there, King Evan! Yeah, I'm gonna join you. It's good to hear nobody broadly wants the nation of survivor to be rushed again and eat a balanced diet. I only want to ask you, you heard the buyer we have around here? Kind of a legend. I thought this was a guy I was just supposed to talk to. Hey, it's Morgan. You can spot a hot new trend from 100 miles away. So as long as it's a cool new product on the market, you snap it right up. Anyways, a rumor going on she picked up some super rare items, stuff that nobody's ever seen on for sale in any store. Thought you might be interested in something like that. Super rare items, eh? Does she have a tuxedo?
All right.
Piqued your interest, huh? Well, I'm a doctor to be over a secure self-defense.
Boosh! Get in!
Well, I like her glasses, but... It was free DLC. Eat, man. This ain't my blooping day. Oh, this guy's speaking my language. Yeah, you look pretty blooping quick on your feet, you do. Fancy making a quick delivery or two. That's sophisticated you are. What a turn of phrase. Beautiful it is. You kill Blackheart over and over for pants. Well... I guess that's one way to use a dragon. Don't think they make modern. I was programmed this way, isn't it? Some folks find me a bit rude, but I can't bloop and help it. Help, beep, bop. I didn't know robots could laugh. Well, that's rude. No, we bleeping can. It's just censored. It's just... Replace every second word with a censor noise. I got more important things to be worrying about. I got a young great pile of sizzling steak delivered by ear. And blooping Lightspeed's logistic systems only gone and crash on me again. Can't suppose the paragons of mechanical virtue, heap hop poop. Just listen to it. Deliver these stinking steaks.
Alright.
Alright, we'll do our best. That's what I like to hear. Got 3 deliveries, 3 minutes to do them. Any longer than that, these steaks by here won't be good for bleeping nothing. You can just heat them up. It's just a steak. In 3 minutes run out, come back here and I'll keep up another batch. Just don't waste my time. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, give me the steaks. There's young bloke is a bit too full. There's be a big tree and a path directly above here. Okay. Now that old mine, Papa Joe, be one of that. By the tables in front of Redwood Retreat. I don't know where the heck that is. And right up at the highest point of all of Broadleaf. Wait, the highest point? I hope I don't have to go through the robots. Or is he up here? There's Rouge. You? Okay.
Woohoo! Yeah!
I don't really want to come back up here, but I'm going to anyways. But okay, I don't need to know about your life story. I got steaks. I've got so many steaks in my arms. I don't have time for you. Wait, what? Oh, it was the other guy I was supposed to talk to. He's French, though. I don't... It's fine. It's fine that he's French. Oh, that's just a door. Dang it. I wasn't really paying attention to where they said to take these steaks. One's above us, one's the lady, and one's another guy. Or something. Uptown Steaks. Uptown Steaks for everybody. Okay. I was giving a steak to this small child. Okay, am I supposed to give you a steak? Well, yeah, yes I am. If you mean doesn't meet my exacting standard, I'll be taking it right back. Oh, this is perfect. Thanks. Goodbye.
Hey there.
Okay, everyone broadly and going to eating healthy individually as possible. I am delivering steaks. Does that count as nutritious? Want to be the first test subject? Oh, I'm already full of energy. I'll need more.
What?
5 bowls of death breath garlic. I don't have any of that. Uh-oh. Sort by order received. Oh, it did. It just puts the last one's top for some reason. Alright, we got a minute and a half to deliver 1 whole steak. I feel like running would really cool it down. Also running through a garden. Robot, go, go, go! Our steak's gonna freeze if we don't hurry up and go down this elevator. Which thankfully doesn't actually take any time. Just keep moving, just keep moving. I mean, would you even eat a steak that was just delivered to you in the middle of town? Wait, you're... Oh no, did we recruit a default? Like, she's the one we just invited to our kingdom. Although, that one had a name. Exaggeration to say this is what I live for. This taste is to die for.
Tidy.
Hey man, you did that. Those are proper satisfied customers and all. Alright, let's go talk to the robot. Actually, let's talk to Swift Solution guy first.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Alright, he has no people, I don't care then.
Oh, by the way.
I can maybe buy garlic from him, but that's work. Let's go talk to Robo Chef. Would you trust a robot to make you a steak? Well, not make you a steak, but make a steak for you. Yeah, it was uptown. I had to think. It was not uptown. It was down. It was midtown. Do we? Are there AI steak makers? I couldn't tell you. I don't really know what goes into making those.
What the?
That's right, man. Pretty much tasty thing in the whole bleeping world. Take my word for it. President Vector Bloopin loves the things. 5 executive steaks. Really so kind of you. Least I can do, man. Least I can do. Pop guy again, eh? No more deliveries next time. Getting a slap-up meal in the house. Ta-ta for now. I guess thanks. Well, I've never had a kid cuisine, because they taste like plastic. Or rather, those types of things taste like plastic. I've had, it wasn't Lunchable, but it was one of those, like, cook up a meal thing. So I just assume they all taste like plastic, because that one did. But it wasn't kid cuisine, it was just a standard, like... I don't know, it's been forever. The brownies and the nuggets. They never looked good. I've definitely seen them. Wait, actually, where am I going? I was wondering if I should change my party back to something else. We don't have that. That's in Gold Paw. I don't even know what that one means. Oh wait. She's right here. Yeah, there she is. Wait, no, that's not her. Is the robot now?
Excuse me?
Oh, then Morganoptimus is here. I saw glasses. I'm afraid I haven't seen her for a while now. Probably off some distant kingdom buying up her materials. I have an idea. Did they tell you about needing to go to a town with a harbor? Maybe that's where she is.
Thank you.
A town with a harbor? I know where that is. What are Tani's current skills? Plunder, which is the steel. Spark Shower, Burrowing Bolt, Whirlwind. I kind of like all of her skills. I don't really want to get rid of one for Lifeline. She also has Hail of Arrows and Spark Spike, which is just a worse Spark Shower. Costs less mana, though. Oh, geez, that does cost 5 mana. But you did just remind me that I did upgrade our spells. I can maybe go see if anyone has new spells. Research topics have been completed. Wait. I've got the
Say.
money. Hey, you did it. And also, we have new people. I don't know why I keep researching Higgly stuff. I don't use them. So I'll keep that on the back burner. Tani has the optimal move. Maybe she can steal them? That wouldn't really make any sense, but... Is there anyone that has... Ah! Ellie has the sense of style. Neat. If I can get level 6. Level 6 spell development. Sacred Sight. No one has Sacred Sight. Or Magic Touch. So, you know, everyone here is pretty worthless right now. Had just one skill equipped, so only on her, so the AI only used it. Oh. I didn't really think that's how that worked, but okay. Makes sense. Oh, this is almost done too. What do I do? Until I get that person in our group, I can't really do anything. Oh, wait. This is a better Hubble Bubblery. A Hyper Hubble Bubblery. Means I should take What's-His-Face out of the farm. Milas. And Chip, why not? To be totally honest, I have no idea. You like feed them food to level them up, and you can use things to make more Higglies. Recommend personnel, yes. Research, drop a lot more money. Now this is done. I guess I should have waited for that one to be done. That just increased research speed. And now I'm pretty much out of money again. Hooray. That does look better, with the little Higgly on the front. I don't have enough money. I have 3 people that just aren't doing anything. Works at the spell work, at the spellery, work at the spell works, boost work at the training ground, Institute of Innovation. I don't know where that is, but that does make sense. The black hole effect does usually like 1,000 some damage. Oh, this is the Institute of Higher Innovation. Whoops. You can't go there until later. I don't know where the training ground is. Sure. Yeah, it's everybody in a thing. That's all that matters.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. See if anyone needs leveled up. We're good. I'm very efficiently ruining my kingdom. So we go here with the Higglies. It does not. I can already tell you that. And you can use different... Mimsy the Magnificent. Use different materials to make different Higglies, but they're all level 1, and I don't... And like, they all do different things, and it's so much work. Hmm? Oh, that one showed up because I've already done it. Tegli the Maximum the Irksome. Vrenodi the Pooped. Wrath the Wrongin. Roth the Wrongin. No Sonic Tonic. Occasionally create more Higglies when attacked with their own element. Oh, this one gives regen to everybody. That's nice. Chance of emitting shockwaves when awakened. I assume that means like the Master Sword waves, but I didn't know that was a chance. I thought that just kind of happened. See, like, there's so many things, and I could make a lot of these. I just don't know what the point is. I mean, you can nurture Higglies. I've only given Runcible anything. Because it uses your materials. And like, I don't want to do that. He likes these, apparently. You know, and they went into be like, oh, you need to make sure your Higglies get along together too, with their specific emotions. Like, these two are shy, and this one's outgoing, and this one's carefree, and I don't know what any of that means. This one's cowardly despite being testy. I mean, I'm sure in the thing they have like a whole list of stuff to describe which emotions go best together, but I don't know. That's so much extra work. I just want to stab people. I'm sure there's a thing somewhere that's like, these are the best Higglies, just ignore all the others. But they're also elemental, so it's probably like, this is the best Higgly for this place. This is the best Higgly for that place. Like, that's work. Tani doesn't have anything except these. But if I level this up by getting Amber Coral stuff, then I can upgrade Spark Shower. Also, I was wrong. Spark Spike is a separate thing entirely. I could probably level that up and see what that's about, but... And Evan has so many things. Leander has like one more. Oh, I have a quest. Oh dear, what am I going to do? Something troubling you, Yip Yip?
Hello.
Matter of fact, there is, Your Majesty. Something been weighing very heavily on my mind. My daughter's about to be married. Thank you. It's a very special day for our family, and my loved daughter's particular, of course. My problem is the dress. I've not been able to acquire the wool to make it. Oh. I need to pull the wool over her eyes. something special to this wool. No, it's a pure wool. It's been a tradition gold paw for a wedding dress be woven from it. The area it was produced became infested with monsters. Of course. I can go get it for you. Be an honor to contribute to your daughter's big day. The skills, Sierra? I'm sure Higglies are very important, but like, I don't want to deal with it. They said get the ball of pure wool, but it didn't tell me where the heck I'm going. I figured this was like a specific quest item, but I guess I'm just looking for pure wool. Oh well. Dang it. Go to the... There. I could probably use Swift Solutions to get a bunch of materials and just really pump up the Higglies to be super buff. But... I don't know. That seems real tedious, and I don't think that would make for good TV. Hey, Swift Solutions guy, do you have any pure wool?
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Anything else I can do for you? Swap. Do you have any pure wool? There's a cloth. You've got witch's wool. Hard wearing wool, snuggly wool, lovely wool, ponder wool, witch's wool, but no pure wool. Huh. Oh, well, that makes sense, but... it's also tedious to run over and activate them in battle. You know? Very Tears of the Kingdom issue. Like, oh, this water shield would really help, but I gotta run all the way over here to activate it. And normal actions too, like healing. I think I could probably level one up, but... I'll start leveling one up and then find out I need those materials. Probably. Probably not very well. Probably heals like one... revives like one person.
Alright.
Here's that sail, your majesty. Oh. I went to the one with the... built-in harbor, not the actual harbor town. He's around here somewhere.
Hey.
Well, you're Evan, aren't you? Heard about good you did with local folk. Can't you mean? Not a terrible boat builder by enough. Wouldn't say there's too many nice things about him though. If he hears you, he'll go straight to his head.
Ta. Right.
How dangerous is the high seas? What happened to him? I mean, it'd be like he's still out there somewhere. They'll help the ship a catch making for you a little long, alright? Oh, wait, we already done this. Or like, I have an airship now. So I think I was supposed to get this a while ago. Yeah, well.
Oh.
Mushrooms, I suppose you could...
Hi.
Take out a mushroom, that's what. Should be right close by. Stick on the tail of one of them... What? Need to follow a Sporcino back to its mushroom and then destroy it. That's right, youngsters catch on quick. That seems kind of evil. More side quests. All the time. And I think I am buried in a lot of stupid materials. I guess it is this one. Alright, no it's not. Where are materials? These are materials. Here, I'll sort by type. Like, I've got 70 wheat, 73 peas. I think I've got so much. I got 90 lean meats. I think the issue is that I don't have everyone spread out, and I don't have all the mining stuff and the farming stuff. I have 112 shaggy fur. No, I've mostly got them on the mines. I think I only have one guy on that farm.
Hey, oh.
But he's been on that farm since the beginning of the kingdom. You can give it a try run first, just in case. Got that for now. Oh, feel like he's gonna die, man. Check the sea, eh? Nice to hear that other adventures are inspiring others to go see the world too, isn't it? That was our quest here. Oh. Feel so sorry right after the coop and everything. It's been awful.
Thank you.
I'm really come to like my life here in Captain's Upon Hill.
Hey.
Maybe you develop 25 or more different types of armor and accessories. That's not happening. Now that's the first one that's been like, hey, make this amount of stuff. You know, maybe if you impress me a little bit. Hello. I'll do without you, Morgan. Look at that fancy coat.
Hey.
Yeah, can I help you?
Oh.
Yeah, probably, but that's so much stuff that I just won't do anything with. Yeah, I guess that's me. But listen, if you're looking for trade, you should know I don't do business with just anybody. Oh, really? Whoa, she has those, like, long seeing eyes. They're so empty. Just tiny dots. I'm figuring out people while I'm finding it for them. You know what people I deal with are on my wavelength, you understand? Otherwise, I'd just be wasting my time. Sell them? What if I need them later? I mean, you have an eye for quality by picking out the most valuable thing I'm carrying and buying it from me. Sure, value is kind of subjective, but some things are equally priced the whole world over. Pick out what you think is my best piece of merchandise, hand over the cash, we'll see if you and I can work together.
Gosh.
Gosh, alright then.
Yeah.
No need to look so nervous, wouldn't give you the test if I didn't think you were up to it. After all, you're Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum, founder of Evermore. I'm sure you have an eye for quality. Oh dear, I don't like this. I don't deal well with this kind of pressure. See what items you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, true, Trana. I should just point at her and be like, I'm gonna buy you. I need to buy your entire merchandise. So, like, realistically, the songbook is the most valuable because there's only the one, but... Is this a trick? Is this a trap? Or do I buy one of each?
Thanks a lot.
There. I did it. Bingo! This songbook is highly prized in all the kingdoms of the world. You had an eye for quality merchandise. Also, you bought literally everything else I own. I just chose the thing with the highest price tag and...
Thanks a lot.
Great doing business with you. Let's do this again sometime, okay?
Excuse me?
I didn't really think I'd come to do business with you, Morgan. Came to invite you to move to Evermore.
That's right, man.
That's right, man. One look at your wares was enough to convince us that you're a trader like no other.
Hey.
Except literally every other trader. You're headhunting me, huh? I'm on everything, but you need to do more than just ask. How about you buy my services? Pay me. Sunderlion, huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Do I not have a Sunderlion? I sworn I had a Sunderlion. Hey, dog. Arf, arf, I love the smell of the sea. The sweet smell of victory and salt. Achoo. I don't like the look of this one. You know what they say about folks who talk to themselves, isn't it? Says Lofty, the one talking to himself. Seems the word of rebirth of the mighty Powa is spread. His name is Powa. The mighty who? Powa, the greatest canine of them all, the hero of dog folk everywhere. His bark could shatter continents. His bite was even worse. It could shatter the world. He was a bona fide legend. And now he's been reborn. Yes, you're looking for none other than the reincarnation of Powa himself.
Gosh.
Because you must be very strong, then. Very strong? Arf, arf. I assume they say arf, ironically. No idea, little boy. Still, it's always a pleasure to meet and admire. There are encounters that make the pilgrimage such as this worthwhile. Hang on, hang on, hang. Here's some more by you. You reckon your Power bloke born again? Lofty, damn it. You're not, little boy, or whatever the heck you are. Quite known for one's eyes to doubt one's eye when the presence of greatness. Pat yourself on the back a little bit more, man. Think you can't quite reach the itch. Fortunately, I'm prepared to prove myself. I'm prepared to recreate Power's most legendary feats. Roaring a mountain to pieces. The single-digit smiting of the wolves.
Huh?
Single-digit? Oh, you mean like a finger, isn't it? Exactly so. In days of yours, Power famously defeated a pack of wolves that were terrorizing the area using nothing but his little finger. Goodbye. Oh, now I shall do the same. There'll be no doubt that I am indeed his reincarnation. Can wait no longer. Sweet victory beckons. Awoo. Off he goes. He really thinks he's gonna try and poke some wolves. Sounds like it, yeah. Mind you, the only wolves he'll round by ear are headhounds. Wouldn't like to see anyone take them on with just a little finger. He'll get bitten right off, man. You should gotta make sure he's alright. Yeah, make sure he doesn't die. Do they feel weird attacking wolves? Because, you know, they're dogs. Does that feel weird that there's no wolf people? There's just dog people? Well, let's go save the man and get a Sunderlion and all this other stuff. Make our kingdom the best. And I should really spread people out more. Probably get all those mines and everything. Oh, hey, my boat's here. Very true. And there's a giant demon up here. Hey, look, a box. Hey, look, another box. Hey, look, a third box. Why are there so many boxes? It's 3 bighorn shells. I did need some other kind of shell. For some other quest. Oh, I thought it was the other kind of money. I was almost excited. Dang it. Get the other box. Get this perfectly poisoned pendant. And then fly. I hope the audio's not crackling for you, because it is for me a little bit. It is upsetting. Don't know why. I'm listening to it on a different thing. What are the chances there's a dream thing in this cave? No, I can't even... There we go. Couldn't even land there. Oh, because it's its own thing. This is the hideaway hollow. Oh. It's just out there. Okay. There's just a Sundelion here somewhere. Kinda hear it? Dang. I wonder if I can... Let's do this real quick. Okay, I deactivated it and reactivated it. Maybe that'll fix it. Nope. Are you up here? Oh, there it is. I see a blue light. And a dragon! Hello, dragon. Level 70 dragon. A Sundelion. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of a different game where I had Sundelions. Oh, jeez, I think it actually got worse. How'd that work? Technical difficulties afoot. Okay, I'm just gonna restart this. And then activate that. Okay. Should I fight that dragon? No. Oh yeah, where's this level 110 dragon? Like, am I capable of going to them right now? Let's try. Okay, we got that, so whoops. I was pressing all the wrong buttons. Brain is no good. Oh, it's a... okay. I figured it was just another dream door, but... Alright, so we can't mess with that dragon, huh? But that means you have to go through the dream... like, labyrinth every time you want to go to that dragon? That's kind of a pain. There, had to sneeze. Oh well. It dramatically got dark and I thought we were gonna run into something. Wait, found a box. Probably, although there's two of those. There might even be a third. Especially because one of the upgrades was letting you see the doors from really far away. Or like it points you in that direction. Then you can just keep jumping through them. Which is a little silly, but... I'm getting all these accessories and I feel nothing. You know what I mean? They don't feel useful. Is he in this cave? Go after a reckless man who just went to a hidey hole to poke some wolves. It makes sense, I swear. There he is. Do not come any closer, it's far too dangerous. It's alright, we'll take these things from here. You need to get yourself to safety. Yes, perhaps you're right.
Watch your backs.
These guys are rough for my levels. Ta-da! Thank you, little boy. If you're not arrived when you did, well, I dread to think. Again, as I intended, I led with my little finger, but then I stubbed it rather hard. Well, the pain was excruciating. Ouch. Yes, that kind of thing can be very painful. Especially when it's, you know, going to be bitten off. Not a complete waste of time, as it has shown me that I am a very long way to go before I can compare myself to the great power. Thank crikey for that, man. You know, I know it's hard accepting your limitations and all that. I mean, I'm short. Gotta be done, else you'll end up more scraps than this one. My pilgrimage is at an end. Decide on a bold new course of action. I'm going home. Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Truth is, claim of being reincarnated to power was made rather hastily. To train harder, in order to ensure I had the physical capacity to back up my words. Do not return with my tail between my legs. No, I go in order to gain strength, to back up my claim. I don't think your tail could fit between your legs. Very short. All right, bye. See what you like about him, Lofty, but he certainly isn't lacking in self-belief.
You're not wrong there.
Not so sure a sweet victory awaits, though, if I'm honest. Let's forget about Powell or whatever his name was. Focus on our own adventure, eh? Okay. Get all this stuff. More lean meat. Just what I needed. Do I have this? No. Talking about cloth, proper rough and ready stuff. Probably make good headwear. Heavy duty cloth? No response. Well, we did our best. And what did we learn? Never try. Yeah, let's go get Morgan and then whoever the heck else we're supposed to be getting. I guess I can go back to the kingdom and make a bunch of armor and I guess sell them. I wish I could just take them apart for resources. This is what you came here for. Kingdom management. Get down from there, you're gonna fall. At this point, it'd probably be more fun just to play Civ. Although I only have Civ 5. Hello.
Yeah.
Here's your Sundelion. Look at that, a Sundelion. Looks like any old dandelion to me. Good question. Used to find them all over Sequoia Valley. Gosh, golly. You brought me what I asked for. Guess I better stick to my side of the bargain.
Yes.
I think about moving to Evermore, right? I've thought about it. Decided it's a great idea. If only it was that easy, just to... Like, hey, I'll give you a flower if you become my loyal subject. Everyday General Store will now stock Sage's Secrets. And Savior Tears. And All Begones.
Thank you.
Wow,
Hey.
that's the first one that's just upgraded an already existing place. Thanks, Morgan. Usually they just give me a new subject. Research has been completed. What a surprise. Get my stuff. Get my coffers. Say! Yeah, this first one has been manned by... Well, I guess I moved him. Well, Muriel has just been running this farm then. Now, you remember that other guy that wanted to shoot us in the head at the beginning? Like, I moved... He was on that farm for the longest time. I guess I moved him somewhere. Explorers Guild? I do need that. So the other Explorers Guild has been done for a while. Ultimate construction efficiency. Where did I put that one person? I totally remember. Here. They were here. And yeah, you're right, he's right there. I think I put him here because I needed... Oh yeah, I needed 50 points in order to research something. He can go away now. She brings 120. Can I level this up? I should check. Okay. I'll put him on a different farm. There. He's a master farmer. Ta-da! There are too many places. So many places. This one's important. I took all my money though, I think. Well, not all of it, but a good amount. Let's see, you are good at mining camps. So I should probably put you in a different one. Yes. Hey, Explorers Guild. I don't know where she is. Oh, she's at the bazaar. Okay. Extreme Smash and Grab, that gives you more money. Ups the size of your stores quite a bit. Something just lagged, I don't know what. Rare objects to be more easily spotted and recovered on land. I guess? That sounds good, right? Who else is left? Morgan. She works at the bazaar. What a surprise. But I think the bazaar is pretty full. I don't know what they do at the bazaar. Oh, they gather ingredients. Okay. Do I have a second bazaar? It would be bizarre if I didn't. I have Oh, I have more than... I have 3 bazaars. There. Morgan can work at the bazaar for this stuff. There. Fish market, lumberyard. There's probably a much more efficient way to do all this. You can't do anything with that until I complete the rabbit quest, which I think is DLC stuff. Which one gives me thread? Oh. Can't do it. This is just more EXP in general.
Uh-huh.
Let me double my money for a second. Ta-da! Dang it. On the plus side, building these things gives me a lot of money too. Wow, that was not worth the money. We could have made that with like 3,000 less, or 30,000 less gold. But this place is done, so bleh, bleh, bleh. Recommend, yes. There, now people will earn more experience when that's done. We did it. I still can't really decide if this is fun. Just this part of the game. Like, it's getting to the point where I have to manage... what, 58 people now? That's a lot of stuff. Yep. We're invested in managing our kingdom. What did that guy need? I still don't know what rank A military power means. I assume I just need to level up, but let's work. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, wait. Your father's missing? We just got that. Okay, meet. We gotta develop 25 or more types of armor and accessories. That's... alright. No, I don't want to equip that. Just make all of the baby ones. This is literally just a piece of cloth. This is just a piece of leather. No. Okay, how many are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've made no accessories. So we're at 8. I could probably get that one, but I really want this one. Whoops. Maybe we'll make some shoes. Create a pair of slippers for 50 gold? You would. For 10. Somebody keep track. I'm the one keeping track. Boss's boots. That's where we made Boss's boots. I guess I just have Boss's boots somewhere. I've already lost track. Dang it. Good old iron armor. I mean, I could just give these to my soldiers. They could probably use them, right? But no, not allowed. Also, stop doing that. I'm mashing B to get out of the "do you want to equip it" screen. Alright, that's all the armor I can make. Guess we'll make some rings with my humble buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, so 5 more, if my counting is correct at least. It probably isn't. You know, I could sell these too, but do I need to? Like, I've got so much money already. I wish I could exchange money for kingdom money. And I know I'm making too many, but, you know, just in case. That's probably good enough. Yep, we did it. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there, Floyd.
Oh my.
Rumbled? Hey, I stand here trying to perfect the recipe. I managed to match the taste of the ones they serve with the sweet saffron, you see. I didn't know this guy had a quest. I was just coming over here to make food. Quite the right ingredients. I make up to you by getting the ingredients you need for the sauce. You'd do that for me, Your Majesty. You're the greatest king a cat could ever hope for. Oh, I need to start with the most important ingredient of any good sauce. Apples. Apples? Really? Oh yeah, the apples I have mine very special one indeed. Grown in rich, fertile soil. Bathed in hundreds of hours of golden sunlight to bring out sweet deliciousness.
Yes.
Talking of course about a honey apple. You grow in the mountains near Ding Dong Dell. Nothing else will do, Your Majesty. Okay.
Yes. Are you ready to order?
I just wanted lunch, Floyd. I didn't really want to do your laundry. I've already made everything I could make. I need carrot? No, I need Wonder Wheat. I wonder why.
Take your time. Take your time. See ya.
Well, he needs some sort of... Oh, there's another quest down there. He needs some sort of honey apple, I guess. That's cool. Wait, are you the one that needs the quest? No, you're just... blue. It's this random person right here.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's Morgan. That makes sense, unless she would have a sudden quest. Hoping a chance to speak with you. Something I want to import, you see.
Mm-hmm.
I could certainly try. What kind of thing are we talking about, Morgan? Smelly shoes. Doesn't matter what kind of shoes or what size, as long as they're smelly. What? Morgan, why do you want to sell smelly shoes? Are you planning to sell these shoes?
Yeah.
Yep, there's a big demand for them. If I get my hands on a pair, I can sell them for big bucks. I want to ask who would ever buy smelly shoes, but I don't really want an answer. Problem is, the circle I move in, no one really trades the stinky ones. That's why I need your help.
Oh my.
Alright, that's what you really need. I'll see what I can do. I'm sure Batu has a couple.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Hmm.
Whatever you say. I can't imagine you'd buy something like that, though. Do I have a pair of smelly shoes? Nope. I do not have a pair of smelly shoes. Where in the world would I get a pair of smelly shoes? Batu, yeah, that's What I said too is Batu probably has at least a couple, but I can't just pass these along, mate. I'm wearing these. These are my favorite pair of shoes. Haven't been washed since the day my wife died. I could never part with them. He's probably the type that never changes his shoes. He never takes them off. Okay, well, let's go get that one guy. Yeah, I wish I could... I can sort them by completion. What does that mean? Why would I do that? Oh, wait, nope, I got it. Alright, let's go talk to this guy and be like, hey, we made a bunch of armor. Are you impressed? Flex, flex? Like, alright, I guess I'm a little impressed. I'll join your kingdom. Hello? You developed 25 different types of armor and accessories somehow. And somehow I know that. You know what I think I am? I hope my skills will prove useful to you. I'm sure they will. And he's got that creative flair, which means we can do that other research. Neat. Alright, what else do we have? Where do I find smelly shoes? I don't have that. I don't know what that is. We can go talk to this guy in Goldpaw. I don't know how to do that. We can go find this lady's dad. Let's go to Goldpaw first. This will be an easy one. If I'm able to select it. There. Do you think Swift Solutions will be selling smelly shoes? Do you think I can make smelly shoes?
Hello there.
Hello there. Shazman's gonna tell me about you ran a little errand for me. Just to come and live in your kingdom? Ah, must be joking. How's that mine does not come cheap, you know? Oh, well, that was easy. You think you can bribe me to come to your kingdom? Well, you can! I'll be there in a second. Hop in the air, like you just don't care. I wish it went to the next side quest, or if there was like a separate thing for side quests. Instead, I have to go select it every dang time. Oh, I've never been down there. Ow. Yeah, this one probably is lower level, but also, hello, box. We've only fought like one time, huh? We've just been running around this entire stream. Hello, box. I don't like that there's a bunch of dragons. I said this would be low level, and now we're dealing with dragons, huh? Are they level 80? 65. That's pretty scary. And there's the guy we need to talk to right there, just hanging out with the dragons. I don't know why I open these boxes. It's never anything good. What level do you think that guy over there is, the big wolf? And that guy's 65 over here. He's probably like 68. Now, do I think I can beat him? No. Will I try anyways? Maybe. Yeah, we've been playing for 43 hours. Of course, like, roughly 9 to 10 of those are just me idling. He's level 29. That couldn't have been further from the truth. Alright. Why is he level 29? He's beside level 65s. Also, I wasn't paying attention to what type he is. Yeah, I thought so. I'm already on nature. So that you can win. You can win against level 65s. Nice, good job. Yeah, he's not actually taking all that much damage. And he's still doing 200 some damage. It's better than 1,000. Ow. Thanks. And he's dead. And Tawny and Leander leveled up. I got a Hurley handgun. What's in the box? Oh, a song. Not exactly what I expected, but... And another box. How does that work? Big old waterfall there. Oh, this guy's 55. I can probably take a 55, right? Just do that real quick. Whoops. There we go. I have the power. I have the power to resist your waves, silly dragon. You know what, real quick. I'm gonna swap out Leander for Tawny. Oh, I see. It just swaps for whatever's best, I guess. Interesting. Also, why does it say it reduces damage taken? That's the point of armor. And these two, you can't auto-equip. That's sad. Okay, these three have the best boots. And now we fight. Whoa. That one shot me last time. You didn't manage to steal anything. Dang it.
Mind if I do?
You didn't manage to steal anything. Dang it. Now this isn't even a dream dragon. I'm still doing no damage. You didn't manage to steal anything. Dang it. Higgledy, Higgledy! Come on. Don't do it. You did it. You stomped away my Higglies. Ow. And no, I don't have the revive equipped. Can I get something? I also wish I could order my allies to do something. Ow! Well, without my water resistance, I would have died. Don't do the laser beams, please. Oh, he didn't. He landed gently. What do you think my chances are of actually beating this guy? feel like 30%. Don't.
Mind if I do?
No. I didn't steal anything, but I knocked him down.
Mind if I do?
One day I'll get something. One day. Am I doing damage? Like 80 damage. He has 10,000 health, I'm sure. Maybe over that. Whoops. My bow did more damage than anything else. I guess it's not as consistent though, because it only hits once. Please stop flying around at the speed of sound.
Knock your socks off.
This will knock your socks off. It does kind of look like he's wearing socks, but... Stop flying around. Bubbles. Oh no. He's so... What will we do? Wait, why did I become so? It didn't even hit me.
Mind if I do?
Dang it. Why can't I steal from this dragon? He doesn't even have pockets. Why? He does have something. I just don't know what. This isn't going well.
This'll knock your socks off.
Nope, that did knock him down. Hoping it would. Laser beam! Don't do it again. Did it again. Gravity will pull you down. Gravity did not pull him down. What's the point of the black hole if it doesn't pull them down?
This'll knock your
Oh, I bet because he's higher level than me.
Mind if I
Knock him down. No, I didn't. Never mind. I'm a fool. Uh-oh. This isn't going well. Ow. I should have equipped some anti-ice items too. Or, you know, maybe just more damage.
Ready or not? Here.
Ready or not, summon a black hole. Well, that did the most damage out of everything.
On my word.
Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe off stream I'll just sit around and level these. I feel like it's gonna take forever.
Mind if I do?
I missed. Dang it. This is revenge for killing me in a dream, you know. Whoa. Although that was mostly my fault for thinking you were electric. Alright, we knocked him down. Good.
Mind if I do?
We didn't manage to steal anything, despite him literally not moving. Alright, I give up. I'll stop trying to steal from the dragon. Well. Wiggly.
Here we come.
I missed. Whoa. Whoa. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's down. This should be it, right? Dang it. I thought that would finish it. We did it. Well, that was tough. And we got nothing new. We didn't get like a wyvern scale or anything. I don't think that was worth the effort. Now watch, we're gonna have to fight another one.
Wow!
Oh, look at that. We're only a stone throw from Cap 7. It feels like a whole other world. Oh, you decided to join me, did you? That's a good lad. When you miss out on this. You're right, it's beautiful. Not really. Oh, it's only just beginning. I've proven there's nothing wrong with me boat. The world's me oyster. Very excited for you, Taylor. You decide where you're going next?
Aye.
Little island near Hydropolis I always wanted to visit. Perfect place for a bloke like me. Go fishing, all nice beach to lounge on.
Sarah!
See you there, eh? Oh, we have to keep following him? Uh-oh. Gonna be like little 70 dragons there. Ow. And he's taking this little dinghy boat down there, and we've got a full-on airship. Because we're the best. Is there a box down there? There feels like there's a box down there. There's 2 boxes. That's better than a box. Well, I'm glad we managed to beat a dragon, although... I don't know. What is that? Oh, wait, yeah, that's that one place. Right? Oh, I got an achievement. Hooray. We've opened 200 boxes. Wasn't there... Yeah, that's the one that goes down to the dragon's cradle. Where we fought the water dragon. And there's this little island with a box. Now that you know we're at 200, you can keep track. And now we're at like 202. Why am I getting these baby healing items? Aye, by gum. Talk about a sight for sore eyes. Robert's a place for me. Anyone wants takes it right out of you. Hello, we're here.
Hello there.
Hello there, my little cat king pal. That's rude.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm full of beans. You don't seem full of beans. You seem like the beans have exited you. Oh, this bro from Capstan took a right out of me. I almost felt like they were about to fall off by the time I got here. Lovely and all. It's a bit sunny than I was expecting. Oh, my kid. Flippin' boiling. I don't think I can live here. Go home. Capstan, you mean? Oh, no. Shan't be doing that, lad. Told me pals, I'm off to explore the world and find me a dream kingdom. I'll go back now. No, I gotta push on. It's the only way, and you understand. Can't go back on your word. Well, they're not too much sun, but not too cold either. We need shelter and cave or something. That'd be ideal.
Sir.
This is the first time Evans hasn't just been like, well, just come live with us. Like, it's not too bright where we are. We have a dream kingdom. He's just like, oh, you're gonna go find a cave to hide in? Well, good luck, punk. Gee, Evan. Your doors are usually open. Is it because he's not wearing pants? I can kinda understand. I mean, on one hand, he's not wearing pants. On the other hand, he can just put on pants. You know? There's a spooky cave. I bet there's something cool in there. Now I kind of feel obligated to go look. Maybe it's a dream cave. True, a lot of the best pants are guarded by level 100 dragons. The crack skin cave? Why would you crack your skin? This seems like a quest cave, right? There's nothing here. Empty. Alright, I guess we'll leave. I'm sure we'll have some quest there, like, oh, my bird flew off. He cracked my skin with his wings and then just flew off. I don't know where he went. Hello, box. Good old chill be gone. Rub this very flammable oil over your skin, set yourself on fire, and you'll no longer be cold. This product is trademarked. Do not steal. And now for the magical spell of rejuvenation. I will rejuvenate your house to perfect form. Ta-da! The Shrine That Time Forgot. Isn't that the name of a movie? Like The Girl That Time Forgot or something? Uh-oh. Wait, how are there people in here? Okay, it's a ghost. That makes sense. It's not fair. It's simply not fair. 4 little Higglies with ribbons and flowers in their hair, dancing without a care in the world. Companionship seemed to give them such strength. Why am I denied such carefree pleasures? Okay. Is that a hint towards something? Alright, what level do you think these guys are? 47. That's not too bad. Oh wait, those are dragons and pixies. Huh. Whoops. There. Everyone's at 3. Yippee. Here we go.
Watch your back.
This is a... Oh no, there's a slime. Also, ow. Would be nice if I had someone that could heal.
Here we come!
You know, I could unequip the skills on Bracken so she only needs to heal. Thunderbolts! Ow! I got ran over! Golden power? The golden god.
On my word!
I got a lodestone laser. Victor. Alright, I don't know where to go next, but if I had to bet, I'd say it probably doesn't matter. Strawberry Chew. Strawberry Chew's permanent upgrades. Should I be using these? It doesn't matter. Strawberry Chews give you... Yeah, they boost your melee attack by 1. I just found one on the ground. Scary. I bet there's probably an enemy that just drops those, like, constantly. Which is also scary. Oh boy, 52. But there's a Higgly. Oh, I bet those 3 Higglies they mentioned
Let's
are in
go
here.
to work. Don't mind if I do.
You didn't manage to steal anything. You know, don't mind if you do steal anything, but you didn't. I'm scared of being one-shot at, like, all points. Just kind of running in, doing a thing, running out. Laser beam! I didn't have any abilities. Ow. Why did he explode? Wait, what? He's there. No! He knocked the Higglies down before they could do a thing. They were gonna put down a healing field and then he knocked them over and they did nothing. Rude. Alright, I hope these Higglies want cheese. I got cheese. Tell me what you got. What about them feathers, isn't it? You know, one of them proper thundery birds. Proper thundery bird. I don't think I have any thunder feathers, right? Also, that's a cool looking feather. Man. I feel like I need to look these up because there's some of them are so ridiculous. We also have no way of running faster. I just have to keep skipping down these pathways. It's sad that the hairstyle doesn't change. You know, with changing your outfit, I mean. But I guess because that just isn't part of the model. No doubt seen countless machine pots that the Altani in this landscape. The remains of a kingmaker who's defeated during a particularly brutal battle. Said that the blood spilt by the kingmaker that day stained the ground on which it fell forevermore. Scary. Positively terrifying.
You ready for this?
Sorry for this random side quest, too. I'm sure the guy in the cave is rotting away by now. But he'll be okay. A wizardly twinkly tunic. It can only be one of those things. You can't just pick to be all the adjectives. Like, how would you describe yourself? Well, I'm wizardly, I'm twinkly, I like long walks on the beach, as long as they're not covered in dragons. You know, normal stuff. Probably see if any of this stuff is actually better than what I have. I wonder if 200's the max. No, it literally can't be the max. No. None of the stuff I've been picking up is better than what I have. Which is good.
Leave this to me.
Ow. Don't. And they're both enlightening. Very, very frightening. These fairies aren't really doing much, which is good. I mean, I guess they can heal, but you know, they heal for about as much as I hit. Like, oh boy, you recovered from one punch. That's great, man. What? He just Tokyo drifted me. And now I can't even trust random robot orbs. Higgly? Higgly, higgly, higgly? Aha! My laser was stronger. I don't really want your robot cheese. Aha, there was only one Higgledy statue in here. Weird. And a box. The Windproof Liberator's Cloak. Wrong button. Yeah, that was it. Well, I guess we'll leave. Ugh, of course it's a pebble. Just hear the higgles in the distance. Oh well. I gotta run all the way back on my tiny legs. Switching characters wouldn't make this better either. Oh man, they respawn. Can I sneak around them? Okay, I don't know if that qualified as sneaking, but it works. It's so quiet. Why do these places have no music? And if you have a cave like this, or, well, a temple, a shrine, you should have just shrine music. Okay, let's go up to the cave. The crawl space cave. Yeah, I know you're sitting there waiting for me to talk to you, but, you know, don't be swellfish. I got things to do. Like picking up loose change. Who dropped 13 coins here? Well now, my little cat king friend, that's a relief. We're all set to kick the bucket out here on my own. What happened to your arm? What happened by here, by you? I still don't know what that means. I'm as if right out making a ear, got this far. I can't tell what they're saying. I had a good run. Tiller, come on now. Can't just stay here. Try to get you moving. Yeah, you're alright. Not an ounce of energy left. Reckon this is me done for. Any place to breathe molasses in.
What?
Don't say that. You just need some medicine, that's all. Wait here and I'll bring you some. If you don't mind. Stowaway'd probably put me back on my feet in no time flat. I've got so many. Oh, I gave him the good one, too.
Sir!
Ah, thanks for that, lad. Alright, I'm great. Back to adventure. I'm just going to assume that he was on a timer, and if I had taken too long in that shrine, he'd be dead. Do hope Tilly makes it home. He'll be alright, man. So we put him right in Old Spring in the step. Well, that was a tedious quest of just running around the entire world. Imagine what this game would be like if you couldn't teleport. Whoops. I touched the little pad on the PS4 controller.
Hey up.
Heyo, Evan. Had a word with Mr. Wright. He said, he will never take my case again. Look up with something you might need. I mean, you already got a ship. Don't give me something. Why don't you come live in my kingdom? I could have said that like an hour ago. You know? Evermore's a wonderful place. Up sticks and move your way. That's a big step, but alright, go on then. Ta-da! And we got fish! There we go, we did it. Next quest. Let's go find her father. Father, where are you? Are you dead, father? He's over there. Wait, he's over there. Isn't that the cave I just went to? Level 61's pretty scary. No, I don't even know where that dragon is. It's in the dream world. But hey, welcome back. The only thing we've done is recruit new people to our kingdom. Are you excited to join the Great Blob Kingdom? The Great Kingdom of Blob? He's going to the Drylands. You know, we're here. Is he over here? There's a box here. No, you're just in the waiting room. That's a big worm. That's a big old worm. I'm just gonna walk over here with my flying machine. Wait, is he in the cave? I've been in this cave. I was literally just in this cave. No such thing as a friendly worm. Oh, I had to go and look at the box, apparently. Don't these look like the ones they use in Capstan upon Hull? They certainly do. Also, why are you in my cutscene? What are they doing all the way out here? Wait, you don't think they belong to Keely's father, do you? He's seeing head in this direction. If something happened to C and he ended up being washed ashore here.
My.
Wow, I can't believe I walked up to this and just was like, huh, that's weird. I wonder what that's for. And then turned around. Hope this doesn't mean... Oi, what are you guys doing in my cave?
Huh?
He's a ghost. It's a ghost. Battle stations, everyone. Doesn't seem as if it wants to hurt us.
Do something!
Righto, Evan. You know what to do. Cast Spear Medium on the spooky so-and-so and yeah, let's see what he has to say for himself. Oh, right. I have that skill. So the guy died here, but he didn't leave a body. Yeah, it's a right pain in the neck, is this? Talking, no one understand what I'm trying to say. It says you. We can hear you loud and clear. Thank you very much. Well, really? At last, how do? Name's Scully, fisherman for Capstan upon Hull. Nice to meet you, Scully. Sorry you're dead. I'm what? What are you doing here, if you don't mind me asking? It's a right long story what it is, but you guys don't have anything to do, right? Not like you're managing a kingdom or anything. It all started when I was born, 37 years ago, when I set sail from Capstan on my ship. Going along swimmingly till I caught this awful storm. The wind and the waves were bad enough, but then I got sucked into a bloomin' whirlpool. My ships were wrecked. I ended up here. Ow. This cave looked like a good place to put my head down for a while, you see. Little did I know I'd be putting it down forever. Thought I was safe at first, but fat chance of that. Got attacked by monsters that are right behind you, and that were the end of me. Now that explains the lack of a body. All I want now is to go and apologize to Keely back in Capstan. Even to defend for yourself, you know. But I can't even leave this cave. Funnily enough, it was Keely who asked us to try and find you. That's right. She's still in Capstan waiting for you to come home. Whole thing's been waiting for me this whole time. Oh, I don't bear to think about it. How did I sniff without a nose? Yeah, you couldn't do me a favor, could you? Monsters that attacked me, pinched my necklace. Don't suppose you'd be willing to go and get it back for me? Huh? You what, man? What's your flippin' necklace got to do with the price of fish? Well, I was hoping to take it back to Capstan and give it to Keely as a souvenir, see? Make me feel a whole lot better if she has something to show for me running off and leaving her in the lurch. Of course we'll give it back to you. You will! Oh, you're a fine lad. You're able to do much. Well, not be able to do much for you in return, might. Maybe visit your dreams and sing you a couple of sea shanties, or... I think we're alright for sea shanties. Would you dream of sea shanties? Defeat Clog. He's clogging up the hole, that one. The hole, rather. Hey, he's right here? Oh, jeez, that's a big monkey. Can I beat him? Oh, he's on level 44. Huh. Being around here, I thought he would be in the 60s. And I am a little underleveled. Dang, I need 8. Alright, what element does this monkey seem like he is to you? I'd probably go with darkness. Good old darkness. He probably doesn't even have an elemental attack. He just is.
Let's go to.
Clog, you're not gonna give me necklace. Oh jeez, he's gonna one-shot me over there.
Mind if I do? Yeah.
Nope, he is not carrying anything, and I'm dead. Well. That's cool. We're doing damage, but he hits way too hard. Yeah, only level 44. I'm 47. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. And I'm dead. Alright, guess it's my turn. Good old Roland's here to save the owl. That really hurt. Well, she's dead.
Bracken!
Bracken! Well, I can probably beat him, but it's gonna take all of my healing items. Why does him just jumping do so much damage? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, he missed. Oh, the thing's over here. Now, with the power of a golden god. Oh, I got back up.
Here goes! Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that!
Ow. Good thing Roland's the best. Just gonna keep Roland out of the way. Never mind, he's dead. But that didn't go well. Whoa, clap. Okay. Fine. Sure. Whatever.
Show us what you.
Show us what you got. Show us what you got. Gonna die. Gonna die. Just gotta keep rolling, 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 rolling. He should not be hitting this hard. At least take 2 hits, you know? Take me down from full stinking health. I'm just gonna revive Roland, who cares? I'm out of mediums. Cool.
How do you like this?
How do you like this? A tiny little robot that'll shoot with peas. He didn't even do anything, and I took 1,000 damage? What did he do? He just kind of exists, and he hurts. Oh, no!
How could they beat me? I am Claude.
The Scorching Savior's Sword. Oh good, we got some stuff. Healy's keepsake. We did it. Alright, now is that a good sword? No. He gave me a sword that's so much worse than like 6 other swords I have. The scaling in this game doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's because I'm playing on hard mode, but I don't know. I feel like even in normal mode that wouldn't really make sense. Go talk to this ghost.
Yes, that's it. That's my necklace. Thank you very much, kid. I mean it.
Idiot cheeky git, you do one last favor and take it to Keely on account of the fact that I don't have a body. I'm gonna face will make it worth your while, I promise. Thank you very much, lad. You are the good ones. Right. I'll be off then. Cha-cha! Huh. He was pretty okay with dying. Oh, being run off and left her without a dad. He loved her in his own way, eh? Right, back to Cap Sanity's then. Well, thanks for that, Lofty. Also, no elixirs for you, Reese Lane. Those things are expensive.
Excuse me?
Got something for you, Keely. It's right. Nice necklace. Is that? Is it really for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, your dad wanted us to pass it on to you. Oh. Dad got this for me. Didn't think he had any idea what kind of thing I liked. You know, if you lot hadn't come along when you did, probably stood here forever waiting for that old goat to come back. The offer's still saying they'd love to come join your kingdoms, ain't they?
Oh!
Of course the offer still stands.
Not very much.
Well. I expected more of a real reaction from, you know, finding out your dad's dead, but, you know, well. That was good enough, I guess. Time to go back to managing our kingdom. Wait. Tani learned Bird's Eye Bolt. How'd she go and do that? Is there a special way to learn techniques? Deep research? And he's got that creative flair. Oh wait, we need 2 people that know creative flair? That's so dumb. Oh well. We also need brute strength. Let's go through our citizens real quick. Does anyone need to level up? 2 people.
Hey there.
Hey there, not the brightest star in the sky, but one thing I'm good at, it's, alright, just skip my dialogue then. Not like I wanted to say anything. I really wish they leveled up on their own. Like, I don't care.
Yes.
It's like, I'll try harder than anybody to be real cool.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's great. Don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it's impressive you're getting better, but 'Cause I don't know, I already think they're amazing. I don't need them to tell me that they're more amazing than I thought. You know? Okay, let's level this place up. I don't need to know that they are amazing yet. Greatly boost research speed, but I don't have either of those things. Does anybody know either of those things? No. Why? This reduces level up costs. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, no leveling up until that's done. Oh, that's a wonderful bazaar. Bizarrely enough, I don't really need it. Orb smashing avoidance. Lots more of them in Dreamer Masons. I'll take the door one, I guess. Don't really care about anything else. Advanced money magnetism. Now I can get even more money, and there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, this place is pretty worthless at the moment. You're out of here. Oh, Keely can work at the lumberyard. There you go. Don't really know why you work at the lumberyard, but... I only have one person that likes fish. Weird, because I have so many fish. Only one person that likes working on the farm, which is weird because it's a farm. You think we'd have more farmers in this world? More guilders. Sure, I'll take that. They did get filled up, but I really need to put more people in things. Now we level up faster. Isn't that exciting? And now these people are worthless. Isn't that exciting?
Uh-huh.
I don't actually know like, what everybody else does. Okay, Da Jing. He helped with the Hubble Bubblery, which is currently not doing anything. Tiller! Works at the shipyard. I don't have one. Hubble Bubblery, Hubble Bubblery. Hubble Bubblery. Everyone loves the Hubble Bubblery. Okay. So they're all Hubble Bubblery and shipyard. Where is a shipyard? Do I have a shipyard? I don't think I have a shipyard. Wait, yes I do. What does it do? I know I said no leveling up. This is only 8,000. It's fine. I'm not a shipyard. I didn't realize that the shipyard had things, but also I don't... Ow. I guess I can get that one, sure. I don't really use the ship, you know? Well, that's more money than I'm able to spend. Not willing, just able. Huh. Everything's too expensive. Well, I know what it's like to be poor. Take these two out, and then I'm gonna put them over here. Sorry guys, there's no research to be done at the Hubble Bubblery, so you're just gonna sit here, look pretty. Should be easy.
Uh-huh.
And it said that Tani learned a new thing. Apparently, it's not a thing that can be upgraded, she just knows a new thing. Bird's Eye Bolt. Nearby enemies into a blind panic with a volley of homing arrows. Hail of Arrows is that optimal move? Really? I figured it would be the Spark Shower, because that just seems to hit harder. Although I guess Hail of Arrows does have 80 power. Fine. We'll see how it is compared to the Spark. I don't think I can upgrade that, can I? No. It's not magic, it's just skill. Alright, we should probably work on another quest, I guess? I don't know what this one is, and I don't know how to do that one, so we're done with getting people. This one gives us a lot of stuff. Find a Blitz Prism Triangular in the Triangular Cave in the Heartlands. I don't know what that means, but... Wait, I have a quest. I have 2 quests. Ah, great. The quests never end. We're gonna be here forever. Have news, your majesty! Cheapy has fallen gravely ill. What? What? But how? He always looks so healthy. Yet your son ascertained the cause of the illness, and it may be related to the trip he took to the seaside. I don't like the sad music suddenly started playing. Swimming when he suddenly started to feel unwell. Treatment I gave him likely saved his life, but he still appears to be in a great deal of pain. It's very worrying.
Yeah.
Indeed. As his doctor, I naturally feel it's my duty to attempt to alleviate his suffering. Spoke to Dajing. There's a pun there, but I don't know what it is. Hoping that a canine doctor might have a greater insight to the situation. As soon as I explained, he declared this is extremely dangerous. Anything I can do to help? Matter of fact, there is. The Jing says the only thing that might cure him is a concoction known as a Zephyr Zabaglion. Zabaglion? Isn't that just pudding? Confess I'm no expert to its composition, but the Jing was adamant it was Cheapy's only hope. No reason to disbelieve him and other ideas besides. Please, don't forgive myself if he does not recover. So I gotta go get some pudding? Do I have to make the pudding?
Yes. Are you ready to order?
Well, if I do have to make the pudding, I don't
Take your
see.
time. See ya.
Goodbye, Your Majesty. I'll be sitting here making bread till I'm dead. I guess optimally I could get rid of all these extra areas that are not doing anything. Like, I put the singer in the music box area, but I don't really need him to be singing. It would be funny if that just turned off the music, though.
Hi.
Hi there,
Hello.
King Evan.
Hello, Crispin. You going to custom here to Evermore?
Oh, yes. I'm taking like a duck to water. Though I have to say, I still do miss Capstan.
Mm-hmm.
That's so surprising. Lovely
Yeah.
place.
Really is. Oh, speaking of Capstan, my old friend Ketch has asked me to make him some
Gosh.
something.
Can't imagine him with anything on his feet.
I mean, never had any interest in footwear before coming in. After seeing all kinds of styles of people were wearing in Evermore, you start to feel a little envious. Oh, shoes. Quite honor, you know, making someone's first ever pair of shoes. And I grew rather close during my time in Capstan. Been lost without him, it's fair to say. Making the very best shoes I can. What is with this kingdom and shoes? We gotta make smelly shoes, and now he's gotta make shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back before you know it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back. Wow. We left so fast and got back so fast that we didn't even turn around.
It's quite rude for you to speak to me while not even looking at me, King Evan. Ketchup will soon be sporting the most stylish shoes in all of Evermore.
Well, that was easy. And I don't know where to get smelly shoes anyways. Oh wait, you're right here.
Welcome to
Welcome
Swift
to Swift
Solutions.
Solutions.
Dang it. Anything else I can do for you?
Yes, you have pudding. Dang it. Curse these buttons. No. I'm literally just pressing A to get past your dialogue. Do you have a burning feather? No. Buying one of those because I don't have one. I'm running out of coins now. No, we've had several of those silks. Okay. We'll do some quick, easy ones. Om nom nom, I can probably... Yeah, I can make those. I have long swords. 5 executive stakes, huh? I just got some of those. I got some of those a while ago from a quest reward. You can have the dozy longsword that no one's using. Also very old.
There, I went from 200 some tokens back to like 80 and then back to 200. But where do I get stinky shoes? Fish have stinky shoes, right? Would you wear shoes that smelled like fish? I don't think you would. Oh wait, this place sells food. You sell
Welcome.
pudding. No.
Do you require anything else? Come again.
Come again if you want some fish. We got fish over here, we got fish over there, got fish everywhere. This place also sells food. What will you sell me, merchant?
Yeah.
I feel bad that I think I stole their assistant cook. Wait, do you not sell food? You sell the food?
Welcome.
Yes. Okay. Aha! This is, in fact, just a
What
tropical
will it be
tree.
today? Please come again.
And we're gonna check this place up here to see if they sell smelly shoes.
Good day.
Sea breeze sandals, nothing smelly.
I have a wide range of items. Oh, please come again.
Please come again. If you don't, I will starve. I think if I leave this game on again, I'll just take everyone off these areas and just make them give me stuff. And throw them to the mines and the lumber yards. But, I don't know. I guess I could also just have them research stuff, but that's work. Because then I have to, like, actually look. Press buttons. Wait, what? They're not over here? They're all the way over there. Why can't I teleport in my own kingdom? I have to walk around like a peasant. I'm the king. These areas should be coming to me.
Excuse me.
You must bring the Zephyr Zabaguline or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Here you go. Pudding.
Thank you very much.
Thank you ever so much, King Evan. With the aid of Zephyr Zabaguline, whatever. I can't read. Sure that Cheapy will make a full recovery. Certainly hope so.
Yes.
Barely swim more than 20 or so hours. 20 hours? Indeed so. Rather worrying, no? You say that Cheapy was swimming when he fell ill. How much swimming are you talking about? Oh, not much. Very relaxed excursion. We went around the Summerlands and...
What?
All around the way around the Summerlands? How long did that take?
Yes.
Barely any time at all. Day or so, perhaps. Hardly any time to make someone unwell. That's not normal, guys. You did think about the fact that Cheapy isn't a merman, didn't you? Not used to spending days on the end in the water like you. By the gods! He's suffering off a result of mysterious illness at all? I doubt it. Say you're just exhausted after all that swimming. How could I have been so thoughtless? Oh, still so much to learn about our brother species. Zephyr whatever is supposed to cure his exhaustion. Are you still going to give it to him?
Yes.
I believe I will, yes. By way of apology, if nothing else. Must apologize for all the trouble I've caused you too, your majesty. So they swam around the entire continent. And then were surprised when they retired. Fish are scary.
All right.
Alright.
That is a pretty anime thing to do, though. Is it like the specific places that give me certain things? Like, you know, full-fledged farm, is that gonna give me more than just the... Gonna give me, like, the more rare items? No, I don't even have enough money. Oh, wait, I need someone with the Emerald Fingers skill? I think Green Thumb is good, but... You don't want all your fingers to be green, that's bad. The love of alpacas. I'll pack up my bags and move them over here. She specifically loves alpacas, so you can go here. Are you guys doing anything? No, you can't until I level up. But it'll be a lot cheaper if I wait. Can I level this up? No. If I level this up, it'll go up by... yeah, 1,000,000 influence, which means I'll get money a lot faster. But, you know, that's pretty neat. Find anything here? No, I don't. You're useless. Alright, get them out of here. Oh, I don't have anyone with that skill. Okay, I guess what their best stats don't really matter, I guess. I don't know. Squeak. Someone has the Prospector's Eye. I'll get them and I'll move them over here. They were in mining camp number 1. Who else is in mining camp number 1? You? Just them. So I guess I'll leave them there. I got 2 people in 3. Oh well.
Uh-huh.
A little sad this game is kind of niche. It's not very popular, I'm sure. Otherwise there'd probably be like a, this is the optimal way to do stuff. But I guess that would also be boring, wouldn't it? If you just did everything optimally. I'm a veteran. I'm a chip off the old block, you get it? Whatever you say, Afro child. I'm sure your brain is as big as the points on your hair. Save the game. They've done a lot. Alright, do you guys want to do anything specific? Like, should we continue the story, do some silly DLC stuff? Huh. A lot of these quests are really old. Win the battle! Yeah, obviously side quests. It was a trick question. Let's learn how to make All the way up there. Dang it. Let's learn how to make better food.
As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Well, I'm also enjoying just running around doing stuff. Even though it's so minor, it feels like we're progressing, except in levels, because we haven't been fighting much. Hello, purple guy. I wonder if the purple guys respawn. I never really bothered to check. Okay, there is an apple. There's an apple around here somewhere. Too dangerous to land here when you go to a spot marked on the map.
Hey,
Wait, what?
hey.
Oh, I can't actually do this quest until we complete the main story. Huh. Alright then. Ta-da! I guess we can't learn how to make honey apples. Whoops. But we can go here and talk to our dragon friend. Oakenhot, the kingmaker of Ding Dong Dell, is enshrined here. Yeah, if this was realistic, we could just set up some bombs here. Just kill them. Well, I guess we're not doing that side quest. So much for that. I hope you guys don't like apples. Rock the boats? Pretty close. Can just fly. How do I get up there? My airship can't even go that high. It's sad I can't restore all of these broken down buildings too. Box! Put everything in this box, which is probably a worthless box, but hey, box. It was in fact pretty worthless. I mean, maybe that specific healing item will save me one day. Who knows? Oop. The dugout. This wasn't dug out of anything. Just a big old rock. Wait, I've been here. Huh. That's weird. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Hi guys! You're looking pretty low level today, huh? We're gonna go kill your boss. Bye! I assume that I saw that there was a big guy here and just turn around. Well, maybe not. Maybe I did kill this guy. Do they respawn? Oh no, it's the Whamity! He'll destroy all of Hyrule if we don't summon him to stop him. Let's see how this does. Summon the darkness. Yeah, that was pretty good. Very expensive though. It's just a sudden burst of arrows. Wow, a great sword. Well, that was easy. Kinda anticlimactic. Prism pepper. I wonder if you bite into a prism pepper, if it's just like 5 different levels of spiciness all in one bite.
Or maybe just 5 different flavors. But it's mostly spicy. Like biting into a big thing of salsa, I guess. Use us, we're here to steal your stuff. Hope you don't mind. Where would it be? Perhaps this giant crystal? Yep. A Blitz prison. Alright. But I can't let you know that I was here, so I'm gonna kill you all. No witnesses to my theft. I think I was shooting that guy's corpse. Whoops. Didn't really want to be that cruel. Alright, time to leave. That makes 2 caves now that I've gone to and I've already explored but had a quest there. Well, I had a quest there later. Here you go. Here's this thing I said I'd get like weeks ago.
Hey!
Please, Cat, just listen. Pack wants these to make life easier for all of us, and you especially. Ah, I thought you better than this, lad. Got everyone in the kingdom wrapped around a little finger.
Excuse me!
Honestly, Cat, that wasn't happening, I promise, look. I want to have a proper talk with her. For me, I really think we need to clear the air. Fine if I must. Not like I do ship making for a living.
Alright.
Alright, I remember what this is. She wants to make the boats better, but he's all like, no, my boats are perfect. Resolve, he says. Fat chance of that. Calling you broadleaf lodge, you always think you're right. Being right, all that matters. Never stop to think about other folk. No progress in this and officially
What's
that.
the big idea?
Oh, please. Make me out to be some kind of monster. I have feelings too, you know. They just haven't been programmed in right. Well, the other one lasts. You don't know what people what they can offer you. You ain't even had Evan running errands for you. You toy with folk as though they were puppets.
What the?
That's just rude. And not true. You want to build better ships, right? I can help you. You just have to let me. You don't know what I want. What I do? You want to help Evermore grow stronger by expanding the fleet with right good vessels, don't you?
Hey!
Where did you? Spend all day yelling about this stuff. Will make us navy and envy to the whole world. Do you think I don't hear you? How are you copying my voice like that? Well, I do, and I like it. Great for morale. The ships, that is, not your voice. Great for Kingdom, and we want is for you to be doing your best work.
Listen.
Why not let me lend you a hand, as long as it's not a foot? It's about you or me, it's about engineering, and about Evermore. Well, having me right. I'm not giving you much chance to explain yourself, just sticking in your ways, I suppose. Don't sweat it, it's whatever. Never mind that now. Now we understand, after exchanging one line of dialogue. Here we go. Maybe you broadleaf folk aren't all that bad after all. Maybe. I have you know we're the worst.
Ciao.
I'd say so, Your Majesty. Thanks for letting me talk this out or whatever. Hell, I've given Miss Bossy Pants here time of day if you haven't stuck your oar in. Thanks, Evan. And I'll have you know I'm not wearing bossy pants. I think. Roll-leaf tech and cap standard issue. Sounds like a perfect combo, am I right?
I'll be counting on you.
Sounds very exciting. Blah, blah, blah. Do we need a navy if we don't want to go to war? I mean, do that? I mean, I guess it's better safe than sorry, but... More stuff!
Alright.
Alright. Should I save up for this so I can get money faster? I only need... like... 100,000 more? That's basically pennies at this point, right? Right?
Yeah, I'll still do some research though. That just takes more time anyways. Don't know creative flair. Know this. And if I wait for this to finish, then that will cost even less anyways. So that's nice. I can... Well, you could use the Swift Solution coins. And you can buy some money bags that will turn into Kinglers. Or King Gilders or whatever. But I have some here. Here's what this does. 3,000 each. Really not worth it.
Crevens.
Like, it's definitely better than nothing, but... It's been, what, like 2 minutes? I've already made 1,000 more than that.
Uh-huh.
They probably should have made that, like, scale with the level of your castle, but I guess then you would just save them. And that wouldn't really be worth it. Oh, there's a rolling thing here. Man, I haven't used the leaf book at all. Pressing wrong buttons. There's too many buttons. And doing these quests also gives you some king money. But I'm pretty sure these are skirmishes, which is not good. The recommended level for this DLC quest is 60. And I still don't know what this one is. Hang on, let's go talk to her. Maybe I have it now. There. It may look sweet and beautiful, but its flavor is famously awful. And we know it wasn't Granddad's chair, much to Mimikyu's dismay. But like... and none of these other ones come across as awful. Unless poisonous counts as an awful taste. I don't have any of those. I don't... Speak with the soldier, went to scout things out. That does give me some money. It is a skirmish though, and I don't want to do skirmish stuff. Oh, he's all the way down there. At least I assume it's a skirmish. It could not be. No, this is definitely a skirmish. We've skirmished here before. Save the game.
Oh, you should have seen the size of those things. They'll be the fangfish you're supposed to be catching, no mistake. You always see what Helena can make with them. Catch a real whopper or two, won't you? Oh, whenever you're ready. Wait, what? Take to the field and catch 6 fangfish. Oh, it's over here. Level 25. What level are my guys? 15. Ugh. I'd have to spin the King Gilders to get more, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. This one's also 25. Doesn't really mean anything, but...
I'm sure this is also probably a skirmish. Like, leveling up in the skirmish takes way too long, and it's also just not fun. Like, I'd rather be playing Fire Emblem or something. Beep boop, welcome to Broadleaf, King Evan. Thanks for agreeing to take part of our event today. Start the test whenever you're ready. The Robot Forces might be asking what exactly this test involves. I was coming to see more exciting new technology. Beep boop. Oh, you sure are. We're going to shoot you with laser beams. Probably. It's hard to tell, but it does feel like it's not, like, complete. I agree with that. Because all I do is just run at people. And, like, spin around. It doesn't make any sense.
What?
First I've heard about any battle. Incoming transmission from Captain Smith.
Congratulations, you've been chosen to put the latest iteration of our Battlefield Mechanoid range through its paces in this final pre-production test. Prepare for the fight of your life. Message received loud and clear. Guess you better get ready.
I don't think they're going to take no for an answer. A quick word of advice before you hit the field as ever. Our robotic units are specialized in long-range attacks. But these new units are pretty formidable up close too.
Why?
Not sure I like the sound of this at all. And we're all set. Let me know when you're ready to roll out. Beep boop bop. What level is this? Level 28. It's even higher. So we're not doing that. I'd have to go and just do that, you know? Probably have to like dedicate a whole stream to just doing that. Just fly around and just keep fighting skirmishes until I'm like level 50. I can't do that one. This one's absolutely another skirmish. This one's probably a defense skirmish too. Oh, research topics have been completed. That was fast. This one. Advanced Dreamer Door Detector. I don't really care about the idol. This one's almost done. That's neat. It is probably faster to just teleport outside than it is to walk. Oh well. Do-do-do-do. And remember when we were just going around fighting manticores? Those were the days.
In hut, soldier. King Evan, bandits have set up camp in the air and preparing to attack our kingdom.
Bandits?
Yes, your majesty. Not many of them, but they have erected a number of siege towers overnight and have several cannons at their disposal. Only one man who could have built so cleverly and so quickly. Fabricast the Assembler.
What? They could have found out before they launched their attack. Need to act fast if you want to stop them in their tracks.
Our forces are ready to move on your command, your majesty. Simply say the word when you're ready to begin.
And what a surprise! It's a skirmish. Level 44? No. Well, our kingdom is going to fall because my army is wimpy. Is there any kingdom we haven't been to in a while? You know, we haven't been to the Sky Pirates base in like forever. I wonder if there's any quests here. Realistically, there shouldn't be any people here. They all moved into my kingdom, but you know, they're still here. Nope, no quests. Down here, nope, no quests. Bunch of swirly apples.
Yeah, if I want the skirmishes to work, I'm gonna have to find the low-level ones and just keep doing them, I guess? But I don't wanna. Don't want to do that. I would rather fight a level 60 rabbit. Ow. Okay, one thing... No, never mind. Well, maybe. I was gonna swap Roland out for Evan. But Roland's tanky, but Evan has the power to revive people. You know? We're back to this organized party. Whoops. Ta-da! She's got the second best one. I don't know what to expect by chasing this rabbit, but... Oh, well, I'm definitely keeping those. Invulnerable longer when dodging? Yes, please. I'll get rid of Sunrise. I know it's his ranged attack, but Pyre's also ranged. There you go. Okay, are you ready to die? Let's save, actually. Just in case I regret starting this. Will this rabbit be wearing a hat? Off, off, off! Seems our guests have been having curious dreams of late. Can I tempt you with a night's rest to see where it might take you?
Well, have a good night then.
Off, off, off. Have a good night. Try not to die. Where are we? I was fast asleep and then... Oh, Flipmon! Why am I in your dreams? In the land of dreams, sure as eggs is eggs. And even then, I'm not really sure if eggs are eggs. Which means I'm the only one who's real, right?
Oh!
I'm pretty sure I'm real too, Lofty. Rather strange. How could we all be in each other's dream? But dreaming, isn't it all that we'd be sleeping too?
Flippin' heck, man!
Oi! Wakey, wakey, you lot. No napping by order of the king. What the... Why isn't Bracken here? I slept like a log. And Leander. There's two people that are not here. Did somebody take us somewhere while we were sleeping? Who said that? Over here, I said. Come on, shake a leg.
Hello?
Must be the dream of the about the conducting rabbit. When you were talking about Tani.
Yeah!
So the rumors were true. Let's go take a look at the lovely house then, shall we? Uh-oh. Hail of a Timeless Tome. It has its own chapter introduction? That's not good. Go ahead, Alice. Follow the magic rabbit. He's very late. It's just a normal stinking house. Hang on. Also, our custom outfit isn't. I thought he was gonna be a super fancy rabbit, and then I saw the face. Oh no. Guess who I do love guests. There's nothing like visitors to make one's day and one's dinner.
Oh.
Are you the conducting rabbit? No, you've heard of me, have you? Well, it's a little embarrassing to be so notorious. I suppose it saves me the trouble of introducing myself. It is absolutely scary, yes. Let's keep it on that blob for a minute. I am he, the conducting rabbit. Or rather, the conductor, as I'm more usually known. Please, do commit that much to memory, if nothing else. Do you have it memorized? I'm going to be conducting you all on a magical journey directly into my cauldron. Assuming you have the eyes to see my little friends, that is. Your little friends? Well, they aren't so little anymore. Oh dear, I rather fear we've attracted the attention of some savory sorts. Well, that will have to be all for this particular inn.
What?
But we only just... We'll meet again another sleepy time somewhere, I'm sure. If fate sees fit, of course. Until then. Okay. So I gotta go to other inns and take a nap? The rumors were true. Ah, they were, my girl. Conductor's real and every bit of rabbit-headed as they said. We weren't just spending the night for the inn for a change of scenery. We were deliberately trying to meet that guy. As if everyone to tell me, I would have brought my gun. Honey, Lofty, did you hear me? So we meet again in another sleepy time somewhere.
Now listen here.
Oh, tell me you'll fix and go try engineer another encounter with that boggle-eyed bunny man. Once was enough for plenty old Batu. Never thought we'd be agreeing with Batu.
Yeah!
Said he had a journey to take us on. Isn't that great? It'd be rude not to at least try and give him a chance. I can go on a journey in my real life, not sleeping life. Besides, we'll never forgive ourselves if we don't find out what happens next. I can forgive myself pretty easily. Yeah, you're incorrigible, the pair of you. Seem to have another night or two in oddness in store for us.
Yeah.
That we have. Not by, he said he was all for this inn, isn't it? Go somewhere, go out there and find somewhere else to say. We're in for a treat.
Hey.
Good one, good one. Fine, but the conductor doesn't show, we go home and forget about it. Deal? Yeah, a bit touched in the head. The blessed lot of you. Well, cool. Time to go stay at another inn. Oh, wait, is there... Okay, that's the Skyfire. It's not Ding Dong Dell's inn. So, will this bunny be nice, or are we going to die?
Hey up, good to see ya.
You guys gonna need to have funny dreams.
Right ya then. Sleep
Sweet
well.
dreams. Let's go to bed. Is this...
What the flip?
Yes, that it is, my lad. We're back in Weirdo Wonderland.
Hello!
Everyone wake up. Yeah, rise and shine, man. I'll catch your desk sleeping out by here. What of, We're all here again, huh? Because it's time for the next part of the journey.
Yeah!
I knew we were on the right track. Oh, how lovely of you to all come see me again. I'm quite simply famished. Can't wait tell you how happy it makes me. I'm hopping around. And you can hear me too. Wonderful. Just wonderful. I'd better conduct you back to the lovely house from last time, hadn't I? There's a shortcut nearby, I'll take you there, but you'll need a certain gift in order to find it. You're familiar with our little spirit friends, aren't you? I wouldn't be surprised if you even joined forces with one or two. Or are you the sort of people who doesn't believe in such things? Only time will tell, I suppose. Good hunting. I suppose this means we have to conduct ourselves
Here
appropriately.
goes nothing.
I reckon I can handle that. Magnifying glasses out, lad. Alright, so we're in part 1, which we were supposed to do before. I wasn't prepared for him to just be
Let's go
there,
to work.
standing behind us menacingly. And we can pick up items from our dreams. Isn't that nice? So this will probably have weird checks of, hey, have you passed this part of the game yet?
And so this is a, hey, are you past the Sky Pirates yet?
Whee!
Ta-da. Hey, how do I get over there? There's a box over there. Oh, mushrooms. Wait, I can't activate the mushrooms. Why can't I activate the mushrooms? I guess we'll come back here later?
Hiya!
Oh well. I doubt it's anything important.
Oh!
This is the place we saw in the last stream. Yeah, nothing terrifying about a single house in the middle of nowhere. With a very courageous dog. Or a bunny. Wait, don't go upstairs. That's where I keep the corpse. I mean, our sleeping friends. Ah, you've arrived. Welcome, welcome, one and all. I'm so happy to see that you made it. Your journey here won't have been an easy one. Had you not called on the aid of vehicular friends, it would have been impossible, in fact. Can you have, you know, conducted us here a bit more clearly? It's your job, after all. And how would you have proved your worth to me then, I need to know you have the gift, the eye, the way of seeing. Without it, you won't be anyone's savior. What do you mean, saviors? Yep, our time is up. Let's look at the time. I'm afraid we're all done for this little inn. Those ruffians seem to be catching up with me more quickly by the day.
Hey,
What the heck is going on? What exactly are you dragging us into? I'm afraid it would take an awfully long time to tell you, and by then it would be too late. Nope, we have to meet again another sleepy time somewhere, if fate sees fit, of course. Until then! Oh. Suppose he must be traveling through all these dreams in order to try and escape whoever's chasing him. Is it Curious Boy, but taller?
I'll be seeing you again soon.
Rumors are true, are they, about dream folks people have been having, huh? Come again. Okay. Have you ever dreamed about an evil rabbit that wanted to eat you, but was actually just trying to help you escape from the dream dragons?
will you be staying with us?
You guys have been telling me tales of wild and wonderful new dream they had.
Sleep well.
Sleep well, I don't care. I guess it was kind of good that I waited on this, but I don't know. Down target, a favorite. Crikey, these two have some funny dreams, eh?
Hello!
Hello, wake up. Oh, good, a blood moon. That's not terrifying. Back in Wonderland, are we? Suppose this must be the next part of the dream. That's not scary or anything. Entirely correct, my young friend. I've been here the whole time. The dream continues. A fine dream in which fine people meet with very fine guides who takes them to a fine magical journey. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. You're keen to visit that lovely house again, I'm sure. And by golly, I'm keen to take you there. Which is why I brought you here. You can fight your way through the challenge ahead. This will be further proof that you are the saviors I've been seeking. I hear a monster nearby. This is a test, huh?
Get in!
Oh, I get it. Trial of courage type deal, isn't it? Why not? A trial of courage type deal, as you so quaintly put it.
Hello!
What do you mean you aren't be able to beat this monster? Why, then I'll just have to find someone else to take on my magical journey. And you, alas, will forget we ever met. In other words, if you'd like our adventure to continue, you have to put everything you've got into making it happen. Also, you'll forget that I ever existed because you'll die. Hello, Mimikyu. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to Sleepy Time Adventure. And I agree. He obviously eats people in their dreams. Check the stone books and the linnets that you'll find during the visits to the World of Dreams for ascending to the steps to face your foes. They'll offer useful info. Okay, ooh. Don't you love how you just turn around and he's right there?
Just standing there, never blinking. Monster tag. Heed these words well, O would-be warrior. A beast birthed from a bad dream doth await thee. Beware its pitiless blades, should it take wing. Brace thyself for a baptism of fire. It's weak to wind. And fire means fire. There. And you're just standing there, menacingly. What do we do? I don't really think this one would be difficult because I'm probably higher level than it, but you know. I can eat some spicy noodles in Dreamland, right? I'll get them back when I wake up. And definitely not be eating my pillow. Oh, it's a dragon, I think. Yeah, it said he was a fairy, though. He's a skeleton fairy. Dragon. Thing.
Watch this!
The nightmare. Oh, he is taking no damage. Well, that was scary, but it didn't do anything. I'm doing it! I missed every hit. Sorry, had to die for a second. Does he have anything? Nope. I somewhat appreciate that the bosses don't have any secret items. You know, this isn't Final Fantasy IX, where every boss has the best item. And if you miss stealing it, you are a fool. Yeah, despite being 10 levels higher than this guy, he's pretty tough. Well, health-wise. So how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. We've just been kind of doing this all day, so nothing to report. Just side quest after side quest. Oh, you got me. Say your prayers, but you'll be dreaming about safety. Safety is just a fleeting dream for you. I'm not even gonna move. Just pressing the button. If I can get Bracken to do something. Although it's funny that she's not active. Since this is an earlier quest, she's not actually part of it for some reason, even though it's a DLC quest. It really makes you think. Can we prove that we're actually dreaming right now? Maybe this is reality. Getting mad. Phase 2. Ow! 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 Now, after fighting people that one-shot me, it's kind of hard to feel intimidated. It takes like 10 hits. Boy, does he love it. Ow! you stop it with the choppies?
On my word.
Stop it with the head cutting thing? I somehow knocked him down with that one. I felt like he was out of range, but we're good. We're the best. Higglies, put down the healing field. Never mind, they got knocked out. They got sliced in half. No healing from that. I don't know if I want to use darkness Higglies. You're not gonna hit anything. There he goes. Oh, they got hit anyways. Just keeps on moving. He just keeps on moving and grooving. Say your prayer. This will knock your socks off. Not that you could wear them. We did it. And we got a deadly greatsword. Wow. Got a lot of fanfare for that one. Now go towards the gate. Move towards the light. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if you move towards the light, Evan. See if that deadly greatsword is actually deadly. No. It is in fact all the way down here. Okay. I don't get how all these places fit together. Or dream world craziness, I guess. Thanks, Roland, for the input. Knock, knock. Don't go up the stairs again. I have guests up there that are very tired from a long, dreamlike trip. Why are you standing in the corner like that? It's kind of creepy. I'm staying out of your way, of course.
Hello.
Oh, well, I'd like to carry on the dream from last time, that's alright. Was beating our monster... Was our beating that monster proof enough for you to continue? Oh, proof enough and more, which is why I'm terrified and hiding in the corner. I'm pleased to present you with the next challenge, a treasure hunt right here in the house.
What?
Find the skull of my last victim. Well, we can't just go handing special powers to our saviors willy-nilly now, can we? What would be the fun in that? No, must have you prove your powers of perception, too. 3 lovely candles, tasty and round. Where can the crumpled up wrappers be found? Candies. I said candles, didn't I? You could probably eat candles. You just won't be able to swallow them.
Ah.
A riddle, just like Nella's story.
All right.
You'd find 3 wrappers. Leave it to us, Mr. Conductor. Oh, I shall indeed. Let the treasure hunt begin. A 1. Eons ago, when Nazakagan civilization was at its peak, the language we speak today was written using a different and considerably more ancient lettering system. One that has come to be known as the Nazakan script. Script. What? A 2. Traverse continents and oceans in a blink of an eye. The key to instantaneous transportation is the ability to imagine yourself at your destination. It is not enough to merely picture the scenery. All the senses must be engaged. You have to focus until you can hear the sounds, smell the aromas, and taste the air of the place in question. Naturally, this makes it impossible for a wizard to use the spell to travel to a location they have never visited.
Flippin' Nora!
Oh, I never! That's all the travel spell I've heard wizardly types you talking about works, is it? What's it doing written down here in a bit of paper? Really? Not up here? I don't like this clock going on. No, it's in the middle of the room.
Huh?
Something written on it, man. Magicke morieth the soul, his heart's desire proof. So the wiser ever as his goal, keepeth wisdom, grace, and truth. What? These aren't wrappers. They're pages from some sort of book about magic. Well, candy wrapper, spellbook page, it's all the same in the end, isn't it? What you have there are pages from the fabled Wizard's Companion. Gosh, what's that? Why, merely a manual containing enough information about the art of spellcraft to turn even the most amateurist conjurer into a wizard of power beyond your wildest imagining. Foundation on which every wizarding career is built, in some words at least.
Ah.
Oh, do you mean Roland's World?
No.
No, I've never heard a book by that name, even a fairy tale someplace. Oh, come now. There are plenty more worlds than merely your two. There are places parallel with perpendicular to above, below, and beyond this one, stretching off into infinity.
Listen here.
There are parallels stretching where now, Kersey? What? Parallel worlds, huh? You mean alternative realities? Sounds like something out of a movie. But what hasn't been since I came here? Yeah, I mean, going like, oh, parallel worlds, that's stupid. When you came from a Mara Union? Little dumb, Roland, but... Still, you didn't need to concern yourselves with all that just for now. All you need to concern yourselves with is the book itself. Those who master the magical and martial methods detailed within the pages can consider themselves certified savior material. Why you need to learn everything there is to know about it and the wonders it contains. Well, but my pursuer's approach, that'll have to be all for this little inn. I must be on my way. Ta-ta. Meet again another sleepy time, if fate sees fit, of course. Oh, rabbits. Yeah, that dream you were talking about, did you? Lucky you. I don't like that all these plants are vibrating. I know it's supposed to be wind, but they just look like they're vibrating. So we have 2 more inns left. I got a good egg. How did I get a good egg? Don't worry about it. So this will give us great magical powers? Although I have the feeling I can't actually finish this.
Good day to you. Enjoy your stay.
Yeah. Because I'm sure I'll have to go to Ding Dong Dell. We're beneath Ding Dong Dell, aren't we? Well, I guess we're here then.
Flippin' heck, man.
Never mind for the mo. We need to wake the others up.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, right. Whatever. Just kick them.
Huh?
Hey, are we underneath Ding Dong Dell? Hello, hello. Is anyone there? It's the conductor. Conduct yourselves appropriately in front of the conductor. It's another one of his dreams, but why has he brought us here? How quickly you recognize the old place. Not that I should be surprised, or at least partly constructed from your memories after all. That's what memory lanes are all about. Places you often pop up in your dreams, don't they? Well, you may think of this as broadly the same thing.
Hello.
I don't understand. Will you please just tell us what memory lane is? Want you listening, boy? It's where we are right now. It's a place where all sorts of people's memories get jumbled up together. Think of it as a meeting place of many minds. The dream is merely the gateway to that place. It can be a little patchy, though, so don't be surprised if it differs here and there from what you think is reality. Well, my little saviors in waiting, the house awaits beyond. I look forward to seeing you when you get there.
Oh, that cheek!
Oh, nothing but waiting, mate. So, oh, okay, he's just here. Hi. Goodbye. Oh no! This one was high enough level. So I guess I did miss that chest in that first area. Oh well. Higgledy piggledy pop. What's in the box? Good old Jolly Lumber. Oh, Is that it? Oh, more fighting. Heed these words well, O would-be warrior. Beware the cloven-hoofed Stormbringer who lies just ahead. Guard against the chaos and confusion that it is wont to sow. Okay, it's a big old brutal boy. Does confusion? I guess. Let's eat some food. I could drink some rocket fuel. Let's have steak. Would you drink some rocket fuel? It's probably good. And it's weak to fire, but I don't really have any firepower. I think. Imbues the weapon with darkness. Do you have any skills, Bracken? Just in general, really. I think I have fire pillar. Fireball. That's probably good enough. It'll be fine. What are the chances that we're gonna die horribly? Like 5? 5 chances? Oh, it's this guy. It's a mighty manticore.
Come on!
Okay, this guy's more my level. So the next one's probably gonna be like 55 or something. Ow. And I'm confused. Even though I have confusion protection, I'm still confused. Power up. Blast. Power up with darkness. Didn't do anything. Ow. I am once again confused. Stop hopping around. You're not the bunny. You're just constantly jumping. Wow. Going back to hopping. Hopping, not stopping. There we go. Ow, my poor face. Ow, my poor other face. And fire. Did nothing. Yeah, yell and scream all you want. They won't really hear you underground. Oh, it's a really ancient one, I didn't realize. We fought one before, I think. I have nothing to do with this, just to be clear. Fire! It missed. I took damage from him by yelling. Oh, that one's deadly. And back to the hops. Hopping like a really angry frog. Or a really stressed out rabbit. Yeah, Tingle! Ow! Why did I die? What killed me?
Ow. Oh, I guess it's his lightning bolt? I don't know why I thought it was my lightning bolt. Okay, we're playing as the king. The king never loses, right?
I'm counting on you.
He just healed so much. Oh no. Interrupt it. Sad days. Now, the power of light. Wow, that didn't really. It revived her, but it didn't really do much. I still have to heal her. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Well, going for that. And fire!
I love you, little guy.
And he's full health. This isn't going well. Huh. What do? Everything I've done is been reduced to being pointless. Aha! They're just stun locking him with this, apparently. Thank you for blocking that shot. Appreciated. Well, his healing was worthless in the end. That's good, that's good. Ow. I'm not confused. Ow. Understandably so. Ow. Stop hopping around. This isn't a big playground. Where's Batman when I need him? Don't start charging up. What did I just say? Okay, I interrupted it. Perfect. Hey Lofty, could I have a few more of those golden orbs? Well, thank you when you do stuff. Oh, you dropped a green orb. That's kind of okay. Stop hopping around. Why? He hasn't even entered phase 2 yet. Ow. Upgrade Higgly's with the ball drop skill, you would have gotten more? I don't know. I upgraded the thing that specifically upgraded Lofty. That should mean something, right? Alright, like after this I'll go and upgrade with those. Maybe get rid of... I don't know. Probably get rid of the fire guy. I'm not sure which ones are good. I definitely want the black hole one. Especially because it's purple. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to heal up to full again. That would have been a pain. He's going to stab me in the face. Oh, he's going to start hopping again. Hopping around like this playground. Ow. Tickly heal. Barely dodged. Sit still already. It's more polite to just sit still and let me stab you. Oh, he got lightning bolt now. I can't chase him. That. Ooh, barely. Ow. Can I do anything? Hang on. Oh wait, I forgot to actually heal. Huh, it looks like Confusion also swaps my attack buttons, which is pretty funny. I mean, it's annoying, but it's also funny. Wait, that's the power of a golden god? Yep, here we go. Oh wait, I'm full health. I will agree, this ability is pretty effective. Does this count as a ranged attack? Hop all you want. You're only hopping towards the end. Superhuman full bore axe. You did it. Now we tip tap up the stairs into the realm of dreams. Oh boy. Ah, we're here. The conductor must be inside or dead. Can't wait for him to take off the bunny hat and reveal that he's actually been Evan this whole time from a different timeline.
Hello.
What are you doing sitting there? Why, keeping out of your way, of course. How many hankies does the little madam need? Riddle me this riddle, sly and tricksy. One for when she's weeping, one for when she's sleeping, and one for when she's playing with pixies.
Oh.
Another riddle? Suppose you can look for some more pages of the Wizard's Companion then. Oh ho! Let the treasure hunt begin. Oh, there's one. Most traveling wizards will already be familiar with the waystones lie scattered around the kingdom of the world. Waystones are great treasures bequeathed to us by ancients, and they are capable of recording our thoughts and memories as well as restoring mind, body, and mind. Indeed, they are an invaluable part of any wizard's journey. Oh. What did the tanky thing have to do with any of this? Converse freely with both flora and fauna. Many are times where men and women wish they could converse with the plants and animals which share their lives. Wizards, meanwhile, know that wishing is an inefficient technique and choose instead to cast nature's tongue. They're trying to sell me something. Allows you to glean more from the living world and the kind of information that is quite beyond the reach of an ordinary human. Oh, the plant one should have been up here.
Produce a fresh loaf of bread to ward off hunger. Hunger is a traveling wizard's greatest enemy. It affects one's physical strength as well as one's mental capacity and decision-making powers, often leading to life-threatening situations. Should you find yourself in such a desperate state, you can always rely on the Loaf of Life. Just remember that this spell is only to be used in times of genuine crisis, not merely when you're feeling peckish. Look at this funny spell. It's called Loaf of Life. May sound funny to someone from your world, but it's actually rather useful. Not to me, I'm afraid. I love Floyd's fresh bread far too much. Well, I suppose there is something to be said for food that's been lovingly made by a hand rather than conjured out of thin air. But there are some things only magic can achieve.
Excuse me.
Why does the ground always start shaking like that when we meet you?
Oh, believe me when I say I look forward to the day when I can finally tell you that. Truly, I do. I didn't ask you how you felt about it, Mun. I asked you what the flip was going on. Well, if you must know, they're called nightmares. They're what happens when a wickedness that sometimes taints monsters takes on physical form of its own.
What?
The what?
Ever so sorry, but I can't tell you any more today. That's all for this little inn. I'll see you another sleepy time soon.
What a surprise, we're being hunted by nightmares. Well, there's only one inn left that I can actually go to, but I feel like they're probably gonna one-shot me if I go there. Research topics have been completed. My coffers aren't full, but the storehouse sure is.
Say,
Hey. Whoops. Quality apparel. I probably need to go through and like upgrade armor sets and everything. Can I even get this one? Nope. Don't have creative flair. Dang. That means they are worthless now. Ultimate improvement efficiency. Now I don't have Technophilia or the zip effect. Great. But Andrew can get a promotion. Beep beep beep. High system update. Everything is peachy. Set to raise the bar for Evermordian robot performance. Beep. Well, that means you are all pretty worthless right now, aren't you? These guys too. First, let's level up this. Ooh, the price went way down. That's nice. You gonna get a well? Yes. What? What is it? Oh, this is max level, so now we have max influence from this area. Is it a cat? It's kind of hard to tell because of the shine on its face, but I think that is a cat. What do you think about that? Bountiful Bazaar. Fish Market, even though I don't really think I need fish. Yes, I'm sure. Here, Bracken, you can... No, I don't really need more fish. Okay, he can work at the lumberyard. He's apparently pretty good at it. I didn't know that. Did you know that? I assume these all give us, like, different things. Oh, she can level up. I'll level her up later. Our kingdom is coming along nicely, I think. I mean, it's not great. It's not amazing, but it's there. I don't really care about either of these. And now that I have a flying boat, we don't have 2 even keel. Wait, yeah, we do. Oh, they're not masters. I see. Okay, no one special, so put 2 people there. I don't have someone that can go there. Why would we need this many things? I don't know where you are. You're at the medium market, apparently. I also don't understand why they ask me if I want to level them up. Does it have a negative effect? Does it do anything? It increases their stats, whatever that means. I don't have emerald fingers. Now we can store more stuff. Okay, we're just barely out of money.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And suddenly my money is doubled. Dang it. Go through and level everybody up. Muriel.
Hey!
I'm a master farmer now. Isn't that great? Okay. Someone needs to be here. It doesn't really matter who. One person. And I'm lazy, so I don't want to go through the entire thing. Is there any place that doesn't have anybody in it that is a gathering spot? Fish. Robots are good with fish, right? Let's research. I don't really care about that one, so I'll level up. Good, we spent $80,000 on building an archway. Amazing. Was it worth the wait? I don't know. Don't know. There's no one working here. And she's the only one left. Okay, so everyone's working somewhere. Some places probably do need to be empty too, but that's work. I don't wanna. They still can do stuff. I just need to actually make them do it. Well, these guys actually need brute strength and true brilliance. And feel for steel. Like, ugh. So much stuff. Okay. Well, I think that'll be it for today. Next time, we'll probably continue the main story, or I'll just grind for a while. I don't know. But I have the feeling the Steam Deck's probably overheating. Potentially. But thanks a lot for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed our great side quest adventure. Next time, we're probably going to crush a rat. Unless, you know, I just kind of get obliterated and then we have to go grind for levels. I don't know.
anything could happen. But either way, thanks a lot for watching, hanging out. Sorry I died in your dreams, but it'll get better. And I'll keep working on new blobs and stuff. I do hope everyone enjoys the silly PNG tuber blob. It adds a little bit of movement, so I think it's neat. Anywho, have a good night, everybody. Bye for now.